ladies and gentlemen. This is Walter Richards from the Game Train, and this is Gothic 3. We finally came back to this. I mean, it's been 2 years since the last episode, which will be, the last episode will be removed because it's a shitty episode. And will be replaced with other ones that will be recorded. But damn, it took us a long time to get back to this. Let's finish what we started. We are at Faring. We only have this place to go to, and then some other places to visit. What has happened? I have mentioned it before, but let's delve into the details. I recorded all the footage, I beaten the game, I gotten all the endings. Everything's ready to be uploaded. We just need a little bit of touching up on the editing side, you know. And then one day, all of that footage, gone. Corrupted. I couldn't do anything about it. And I just didn't feel like doing anything about it. I didn't want to go through all of that effort of getting all of that progress back, especially because I didn't have any backup save files that early in the game anymore. I didn't think this would happen. So yeah, and now I believe it is the perfect time to go back to this. I power leveled a little with, well, you know, console commands. But I hope you don't mind that too much. I mean, what would you do in this situation? Would you go for a super hard grinding sequence, which will take you even longer to get started, or just a couple of commands to get you started quickly? I'm pretty sure you would have taken a commands too. But that doesn't matter. We're here to see the quest done. We're here to see cool stuff happen. And we are at Faring. Now, how about you talk with this guy, Mitch?
What are you doing down here?
What would I do up there in the village? I'm completely broke. I lost the last of my gold to Curtis in the arena. At least I still have a bottle of Nordmar Noggenfog. It helps me get through the long hours.
Oh boy, he's a hobo.
What do I need to know about the village?
Faring is an old stronghold of the Paladins, and now the center of the occupation. Khan, the leader of all the orcs, is there, and hordes of tough fighters, of course. It's difficult to get in there, but I managed.
Who is Curtis?
He owns the arena up in the village. It isn't very big, but it's enough to make an impression on the orcs.
How did you get into the castle?
I worked for the orcs. That's your only chance, but watch out.
Of course.
Once you get them upset, you can forget about the castle.
What did you want in the castle?
I wanted to get a sword. Not just any sword. A magic ore weapon. Do you know what the smith told me? Just think. He told me I should kill 3 trolls first. 3 trolls! I may be crazy, but I'm not insane.
Oh yeah, I can definitely understand why you wouldn't want to go kill the trolls all by yourself. Especially 3. 1 troll is already a pain in the ass. But 3 trolls? Yeah, somebody's going insane suggesting that. Just for a fucking sword.
Let's kill the trolls together.
This isn't going to be pretty. Believe me, I've seen those monsters. Think long and hard about it.
So yeah, Mitch here wanted to get himself a magic weapon. I bet he wanted to get one of his flame swords that the bastard up in the castle sells. But yeah, we're gonna get the same response from the smith. If we want the damn swords, we gotta kill the trolls. And they are right in there, in that forest. I believe I have fireballs. Now the good thing about this, my computer is fully upgraded, kinda. So, a lot of the issues with lag, gone. Everything's gonna be much smoother now, and everything's gonna look a lot more better too, because I upped the graphical settings as well. I really like the way the game looks now. It's much better than before. Ah, here's a troll. I see him. Let's blast in the beach. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem to do much. Oh shit, run! Ah! Yeah, you should never get in close combat with a troll. It's like asking to get your ass beat. Just shoot them up from distance. Yeah, that will work. Naturally, I got all the skills that I need to make perfect progress through the quests. I did everything I need to make sure that nothing is going to delay us in making further progress through the game. So yeah, don't worry about it. I got all the skills I need. Got everything. Oh, and by the way, you might notice that I have a helmet. This is the helmet of the first paladin, apparently. And there's a quest in Geldern that you're supposed to steal it, I guess. Well, there is a quest that mentions it. You can pick it up, but there's usually like orc guards sitting around it. It's not that easy to pick it up. But guess what? I just walked in there and picked it up and the guards didn't do anything about it. So I don't know. They might have not noticed me because I was kind of sitting beside them, and they usually don't notice that anything that's not in front of them. But I don't know. It might have been a little glitch too.
Get on with it! Yeah! You showed him.
But yeah, I managed to nick this helmet just fine and nobody's complaining. Damn, the graphics definitely look better on this game. It's not a miracle, I'll admit. Like, many of the leaves here are still kinda shit. But after playing Cry of Fear recently, I'll take these graphics over those in Cry of Fear any day. You should see that awful piece of shit. I don't know, I'm told that single player is good, but co-op? Nah. Whoever came up with the idea that this Cry of Fear game needs co-op is a fucking idiot. Oh, notice that the troll skin costs like $300 coins each. That's pretty good actually.
The trolls are dead. Now what?
That will certainly impress the orcs. In any case, I'll go back to the castle for now.
Yeah, you do that. Right, let me check. Faring, here's Faring. Alright, we got 12 reputation. Now, because of this awful ass data corruption that I got 2 years ago, we'll also be able to do things that I was not able to do in the previous playthrough, like visit Gothic. Yeah, remember that place? Somehow my footage got corrupted when I was visiting that place. I think it was corrupted, or either I just forgot to record that place. Either way, we will be visiting Gothic this time, and we will see it. And Trellis, I completely ignored the place because I hate it. Yeah, I will visit that place too, cause, come on, we gotta visit every city. Now let's talk to Rocco.
What are you digging around here for?
I'm looking for valuable stuff. It's pretty strange, all the things you can find in the debris after a war.
Found anything yet?
Yeah, I found a great ring. I think it's magic. Ever since I found it, the digging has gone a lot easier. Do you want to buy it?
What will it cost?
250 gold coins.
Do you have anything else to sell?
No, but might you be interested in a little deal? There's a cave very close to here. I'm sure there is a lot to be had there.
What's the problem?
There is something in that cave. Beasts, monsters, something. You take care of that for me, and I'll give you a fat chunk of ore.
Oh,
Where is the cave?
Next to the tower above the village is a small overgrown valley. The cave is all the way at the end.
whenever you get a suggestion to get paid in ore, you should probably pick up that quest, cause ore will come in handy when we're visiting Nordmar.
Ah, a customer. I just hope you don't want to enter the castle. Since Khan has been holding the castle, the orcs won't let anyone in anymore.
And?
The whole village is full of mercenaries trying to get into the castle. Barely anyone makes it, though.
Yeah, for some reason Faring is all about the castle. It's like New York. Everyone in there is about New York. How New York is cool and shit. But in reality, it's not. Just like the castle. It's not very impressive. But we will get into it nevertheless.
Can you get into the castle?
Sure, but then I've been here longer than most people. I stuck out my neck for the orcs on the battlefield before I ended up here. After the Great Battle of Faring, they let me have this store. That's more than they would have ever given me in the Royal Army.
Could you help me get into the castle?
Sure, I can help you. You could go to the arena like everybody else and slowly rot out here. Or you could directly persuade the 3 most important orcs outside of the castle. I can assist you with all 3 of them. It will cost you 100 gold pieces each.
Sounds fair to me.
I hope the voices are loud enough in the game. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't do any test recordings. I just wanted to get a couple of parts going before I run out of time. Having a busy life and everything, you know.
Who do I need to persuade?
Gorok, first of all. He's down here in the village. Then Nar. He's right by the entryway to the castle. Mojok is an old sot. He's the commander of the guard tower above the city.
How do I get Mojok's approval?
Mojok is an old sot. Bring him a few bottles of decent booze and he will not refuse you. But it should be really good booze to be sure.
What about Gorok?
Gorok is stuck with all the work around here. He must see to it that all is quiet in the village. Help him out a little and he will support you.
Oh, that's easy. We can do that.
What about Nar?
Tough one. Took me a long time to figure out how to win him over.
How?
With skins. Wolf skins, to be exact. Bring him enough, and he won't be a problem.
What about all those mercenaries?
Just ignore them. Their kind can be found anywhere, and the orcs know that. They want to hit it big without doing much in return. Nar is aware of that and keeps them out of the castle.
Tell me about the battle for Faring.
I wasn't there in the first battle. Back then, the paladins managed to stop the vast army of orcs. In the second decisive battle, our troops were led by Khan himself. At first, it looked like we were going to fail again. The siege of the castle went on for days, and we didn't win a single foot of ground. It was the Black Mage who turned the tide.
Zardis.
Yes, it was spooky.
Spooky.
He carried this stone. It was glowing. With every step Zardos took toward the castle, the glow became stronger and brighter. When he stood at the foot of the castle wall, the stone could be seen across the entire battlefield. Nobody could look at it. It would blind you on the spot. Then, suddenly, everything was quiet, and the glow had disappeared. Zardas turned around and left, without a word.
Do you know where Zardis went after that?
Probably to Nordmar, back to where he came from.
How can I find Mojok?
Follow the path above the village all the way up and you'll get to the tower.
There's many ways to get to Zardos, and you might remember that we have to actually find him because he is one of the people we're supposed to find for our main quest. He's he's actually very important because he triggers the ending sequence.
What do you want, stranger?
One drink.
I want a drink.
Sure. Here, have a cool draft. There isn't much left, but it should be enough to rinse the dust from your throat.
Are you running out of supplies?
You can say that. The orcs are guzzling more than the hunters. By the way, if you need a nap, there's plenty of room upstairs. But keep away from the other guests' belongings.
No problem.
I want to know more about the castle.
Ever since Khan and his fighters arrived, they've been admitting only a hand-picked selection of humans.
That's
They're
not
not
good.
even letting me in, and I could certainly do some great business in there.
What other guests do you have?
All those mercenaries, and then Ali. He's from the desert. He is also trying to get into the castle. He's running around every night, talking to the orcs. But nobody ever got far with the orcs by talking. He's going to realize that at some point.
I will find a way into the castle.
Me too. Look here. I know something that will benefit us both.
Tell me.
In order to get into the castle, you need to persuade the orcs out here. I can help you with that.
How?
I've got some fine booze here. The orcs will like that. Bring them each a bottle, with my compliments.
How would that benefit me?
I know all the people hanging out here in the village. If you help me, I could give you some useful advice.
Fine. Give me your booze then.
Take a bottle each to Mojok, Gorok, and Nar. But don't forget to say hello from me.
I'll just skip these over.
What do you want?
Right, whenever we actually talk with someone again, we can talk to Flint and learn more about these people. Like, I think we'll be able to talk to Flint about Connor now.
I'm sure you have something
Okay,
else
never
to
mind.
do.
Maybe after we deliver the drinks. I'm not exactly sure. It's been a while. But it's gonna be a bit difficult to get shit going. So how about we just go to sleep?
Man,
If there's any beds left. Oh, that's nice. No beds. Yeah, fuck you.
Damn. What's wrong?
I need to find a bed. Who sleeps here? Oh, Wilson sleeps here. Well, he's not occupying the bed. Don't worry about me, Wilson.
Hey,
Hey, do you want to trade with me, or is this about the pass?
that's a fair trade.
All right. I sell pelts and buy booze. I have only the best, and I want only the best. No haggling.
Okay, show me what you got. Fucking bastard. All he got is his fucking arrows and a potion.
Can you teach me something?
For 50 gold, I will show you how to hunt.
Okay, whatever.
Do you have...
Here.
What can you teach me? Oh,
How can I become a master marksman?
The bow has to become a part of you, an extension of your arm. Find a rhythm and follow it. When your mind, your heart, and your breath follow that rhythm, your arrows will find their target by themselves.
yeah, that's actually a useful skill, because it actually improves overall damage. Like you get a better damage multiplier with these mastery skills. I don't think I ever mentioned that. That's what I realized recently. Because let's go to the skills. Okay, so like you have sword fighter. Okay, means that you know how to use a sword. You get a slight damage multiplier for swords, and you get strong sword fighter. You get a bigger multiplier, and then the master swordsman. You get the largest multiplier you can get. I don't know what the multiplier exactly is, but it's enough to make sure that the damage is noticeable. Plus it allows you to well, equip better weapons too, so these masteries are always useful.